Hello and welcome. I am Jocko, and today I'm gonna dive right in here. I'm gonna show one of these new Epstein files, and then I'm gonna show another video that I think is connected. Because now we need to really start connecting dots, um, so that we can no longer call this conspiracy theory and tinfoil hat people. Looks like the tinfoil hatters are all the people buying the government and media narratives. Maybe it's time to everyone switch hats. All right. Anyway, here is this. Here, I gotta get me out of here. I'm gonna pull this up. All right, here we go. So hopefully you can all see that. So it just says it's to Jeffrey Epstein. Doesn't say who it's from. February 4th, 2011. Cool. I'm excited. Also, I've been thinking a lot about that question that you asked Bill Gates. How do we get rid of poor people as a whole? And I have an answer. Comment regarding that for you. When can I call you today to discuss this? Sent by BlackBerry T-Mobile. Okay, so this is off of the website. This isn't like this is off the Justice Department's website, government website. So this is official. And so, on that note, my guess is they're not thinking of getting rid of the poor people as a whole by making us richer because look what's happened since 2011. Now the middle class is poor, and they had a plan to get rid of all of us poor people, which the I think maybe they failed a little bit. I'm thinking of Georgia Guidestones and some other things, but this now in two, I saw at least three different times that this person said this exact thing on a stage from like 2008 to 2014. I can't find all of them. I did find this one, which I think was one of the last ones, which was like 2014. But I'm gonna play this clip here and get me out of here again.
Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. That's back from high school algebra. But let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
All right, so um, if you didn't hear that, and no, I've been aware of this for like 10 years, and every time I tell someone they've never heard it, and sometimes if they think Bill Gates does a bunch of good shit, which is his persona, then they just like try to talk their way out of it. But or they say it's out of context. You can go watch that whole TED talk, and it's not out of context. Um, he has three ways basically, and he said this more than just this time to lower population, and it's vaccines, healthcare, and reproductive practices. Reproductive practices, Planned Parenthood, which he runs, him and his wife or ex-wife, or I don't know how that all goes right now, but anyway, he's heavily involved in Planned Parenthood, which you have that just explains the reproductive practices. Plus, that one kind of just makes sense on its face when you just look at it. The two that are weird are healthcare and vaccines. Now, I think it's the third leading cause of death in America is mistakes made in our healthcare system, errors. And it's like 250,000 a year. It might be the second. I don't know. I'd have to look that up, but it just came to mind. But and then on the vaccine thing, it's kind of interesting that this is all years before the thing we just went through. And if you paid attention and you look at the results that have come out, even from our own government agencies, looks pretty obvious what was going on there. And I don't know if they got to their goal, but they sure got They sure did some fucking damage to us. And so yeah, I don't know if this is part of how they're gonna get rid of the poor people as a whole. Seemed like they would pay you or give you some groceries to go get one of them things during this last crazy era we went through as a new decade started. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to make it short, so I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Look for more videos about this and a couple other things. As far as like this Epstein stuff, and then a couple other things that I'm looking into and interested in. So anyway, hope you're all doing well out there. Don't get too worked up about how crazy shit is. I know it might be a fast awakening for a lot of people. I'm just finally happy that all the weird shit I've been spewing out for years is finally being verified a little bit. And then look at the opening torch of the Winter Olympics, where they light the torch and it looks like the fucking Lord of the Rings tower, third eye fucking thing, or that one eye, the all-seeing eye, and then when they back up after it's lit, it looks like there's a pentagram, like a 5-pointed star. It's not upside down, but still, it's very interesting symbology there. And then if you look at the last Summer Olympics opening, where they have that guy painted blue on a dinner plate, like he's being consumed. Just interesting because of all this eating humans and all these code words that are coming out. But anyway, have a great day. Hope this information was useful. And no more war and no more debt. Let's get this government under control, people. Bye.